To stretch the lateral rotators of the hip, we're going to stack up two pillows, and those are going to go underneath our hip and abdomen area, right under our waist. That's going to help to keep pressure off the back as we do this stretch. The rope can be simply wrapped around your foot. I find that it feels more secure if I wrap it around the foot and then around the outside to inside of the leg, so wrap from outside to inside. I find that gives me a more secure feeling as I'm doing the stretch. When applying this stretch, our knee is going to start off in line with the hip, so just in a neutral position below the hip there. We're not going to have the leg out to the side or anything like that. And the knee should be at 95 degrees. The knee should be greater than 90 degrees. That's going to help us from pulling on the knee because everything that we're stretching is in the hip. And as we move into the stretch, we're just going to point the knee in and bring the foot out and use the rope to apply a little overpressure as we do that. Reaching into the stretch, holding for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, then going all the way back to neutral and doing our 8 to 10 repetitions. Now we're going to do a few different positions for this stretch. So we're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions in a few different positions. So this first position, the knee is directly in line with the hip. After about 8 to 10 repetitions, we will then go ahead and move the knee out 10 degrees. Then we'll do the same thing, pointing the knee in and bringing the foot out to the side. Knee gets pointed in and we bring the foot out to the side. If at any point you feel this stretch too much in your knee, you really shouldn't feel this stretch in your knee at all. This stretch should all occur in the hip. So if at any point you feel this stretch too much in the knee and not in the hip, that means you need to open the angle of your knee a bit more. It means you need to straighten your knee a little bit. Make sure it's at 95 degrees, not 90 degrees or less. So if at any point you're feeling too much stretch in the knee or too much pull in the knee, then you need to straighten the knee a bit. Again, after about 8 or so repetitions, we're going to move out another 10 degrees and repeat the same thing. So now from our original starting position, right in line with the hip, we've now moved out twice. So now we've done 3 positions. We've had our starting position, and we've moved out from our starting position twice. We've moved out 10 degrees twice, so now we're 10 degrees from our starting position, and we're doing the same thing. We're pointing the knee in and bringing the foot out. Pointing the knee in and bringing the foot out. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, all the way back to neutral. That way the muscle soaks up blood, gets rid of waste, and then we stretch again. Doing 8 to 10 repetitions in each position. We'll move out one more time, 10 more degrees. So now we're about 30 degrees from our starting position. Make sure to keep the knee at that 95 degree angle. Don't let it bend more. And we're doing the same stretch, just pointing the knee in and bringing the foot out. So we're doing 8 to 10 repetitions in each position. We start with the knee right in line with the hip. We do 8 to 10 repetitions there. We move the knee out 10 degrees. We do 8 to 10 repetitions there. We move the knee out another 10 degrees and we do 8 to 10 repetitions there. 4 positions total.